May I now invite for the next of the program, inviting Maryam Bukar Hassan, aka Halahan Islam, a renowned poet and an exponent of the spoken words, who has performed at major festivals and events both locally and internationally. Ladies and gentlemen, may I invite to the restroom Maryam Bukar Hassan for spoken words.
Please put your hands together for Maryam Bukar.
Good morning, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Permit me to stand on already existing protocol. My name is Maryam Bukar, known as Alhan Islam. And the piece I have today takes us back to history and also to the future, the youth. To speak about my country at 60 is to conjure up the ghost of a warrior, an Iroquois tree that survived the axe, stood tall in the forest and survived the axe, with broken branches that answered questions of vulnerability, with falling dried leaves, creating a pathway leading to my heart. Me, a citizen of a country whose hope lingers like the life of an antelope, who wakes up every morning with its heart beating out its chest because it knows there is a cheetah out there it must outrun, else it becomes prey. Praying every day that somehow we see the light and hope for the nation. To speak about my country at 60 is to recall handshakes between the Princess Alexandra and Sir Tafawa Balewa in the 1960s that hold promises of generations, aspirations of what it is for a dream to come true, and answered prayer. To speak about my country at 60 is to revisit the selfless words of Sir Nnamdi Azikiwe in 1959, where he said, "For 25 years of my life, I have fought for the freedom of Nigeria. Nigeria will obtain independence on the 1st of October 1960, and it makes no difference who becomes Prime Minister, whether be it Tafawa Balewa, Awolowo, or myself. So long as Nigeria is free, I will be satisfied." To speak about my country at 60 is to celebrate the largest river in West Africa, the River Niger, that holds the name Nigeria at its core. To speak about Nigeria at 60 is to acknowledge the resilience of the youth. So when a youth says, "I love my country, I love my country, but, because," words serve signifying doubt yet serving as a seal to conviction, like, "But I forgive my kinsmen, and for my country I will represent," like, "You broke my heart, but I still love you," with all the pieces that looks exactly like that on the map of my country that connects us, yet most mistake it for scars, causing upheaval, digging up stories of injuries like, "But I wish to be taken back to days when the 521 ethnic groups, the over 600 distinct languages represented love and diversity, when animosity had no room, so we collectively put it out of the house," like, "But I wish to be taken back to days of the pyramids that was made up of the promise that earth did keep to us, and ours flourished with life that skyrocketed our economy, the groundnut pyramid." Our ancestors are gone, but we are not. Their time is over, but ours is now. We cannot go back to days of glory, but we can conjure up its ghost for inspiration. We can resent this administration and the one to come, but if we do not engage in the process, hold ourselves accountable, Nigeria will never be whole again. As I will always say, government cannot do it alone. It is an entity. Without all of us, it becomes an empty thing, and only through partnerships and collaborative relationships can there be an accelerated progress towards Nigeria's development. So you see, when I speak about my country, I borrow the words of the Egyptians where they said, "Everything dies, but time fears the pyramid. You and I are the pyramid. So show up in your grace, in your might, in your excellence, in all that you are at the core of your existence. Show up, choose life, because it is time to blow your Nigerian dream." Thank you.
Please put your hands together once